Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Today is Friday, September 13th. Woo! Scary times. And we're broadcasting live from a bunker in Maple Ridge, beautiful British Columbia. Oh yeah, and you're listening to the Mark and Ryan podcast. Woo! All blues is your news. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm good.
It's been a long time since I've been in the bunker here in the...
How you been?
Just partying and up to no good like usual.
Yeah.
You know, I had a long summer. Kino has been bitty good to me, and I enjoyed working part time for 2 months, and
yeah, me too.
My liver is thanking me that summer's over.
Is it?
No, it's not. So you got a nice, delicious coffee over there, right?
It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I switched from sugar and milk or cream to just cream, and then I found this almond.
Oh, I hate that shit. It's
I know.
It's so fucking sweet, man. I can't stand that shit.
Just a little bit in my coffee. There's no carbs in it, really. It's
you're trying to no carbs. Like, what? Have some pasta or something for fuck's sake.
We can. Diabetic. I eat it anyway. Fucking.
Remember that time? What did he say to me? Where I go, oh, my knees are hurting. I go, I don't want to mix it. I don't want to take the painkiller. And he's like to me, come on. He laughed at me like as I was drinking beer. You're the doctor.
Yeah, when you go to a bar, that's a safe consumption site.
Safe consumption site. Yeah, okay. Is it okay to drink Markfars in the hospital? I don't think it should be a problem. What if you're brown? Hey, you should be able to brown. If all the crackheads can fucking smoke crack in the hospital, it's okay. Why can't I brown bag a Markvar beer in there?
Just slip a Mickey in.
You slip whatever you want. How about a roofie?
Wow.
Listen, folks, nobody wants to go to the hospital because you go there. I just seen it with my own eyes. You go there to die, not get better. So stay out of the hospital, folks.
If you can help it, obviously. If I fucking slit my thumb on a fucking toilet, throwing it away like a dum-dum, and severed an artery and went to the hospital, and I didn't die, but I got stitched up.
Okay, where's the bongos? I'm gonna start playing those.
They're right there.
I'm gonna start playing them in the next segment there. But anyway, folks, we're just doing our same shit we always do here. We're having a good time and just shooting the breeze. But this is episodes. We're just continuing on with change of seasons, and we're going into autumn and we're going into fall. And
can feel it. Yeah,
I can feel it in the air. And we had a good run of summer there, but now things are changing, and so is the environment. So is the political environment.
Wow, there's so much to catch up on.
There's so much to talk about. We could talk about it for hours. Jag beat. What was Capaldi? I'm calling him. It's so funny. What's he calling him?
I don't know.
Oh, I forget. Sellout
Sellout
singer. I don't know what he has some pretty quotes there, eh? But yeah, the game. It's game on, and then
he wants to drop a non-confidence vote as soon as he can.
Well, maybe Trump and Camilla should come over and join the team.
Oh my God! I saw this guy today. He's like,
they eat the dogs and the cats, and they don't know how to speak English.
He goes,
he's fucking crazy.
He goes, why the fuck is Kamala always smiling? He's like, they ain't nothing to smile about. She's always laughing. Like, Cat Williams isn't in the crowd.
Who's Cat Williams?
He's a comedian. It's funny.
I don't even know who he is.
What?
I don't know who he is.
Holy. He's like...
Bring back Rodney Dangerfield, okay? And the Dicer. I mean, that's my sense
Dicer's
of humor.
out there. He's back.
He's old with those big Shylock glasses. You see those big...
Looks like Roy Orbison.
So, in our affiliation, can you guess which foreman has those glasses?
Probably a bunch.
There's one. I'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
He looks like, a Shylock. He's coming to collect the cash.
My Lord.
My Lord. Yeah, like Lindsey Graham there. 26 trillion, the deal, that's interesting. I watched
the Ukraine deal.
Yeah, so we talked about it before about the 12 to 13 trillion dollars worth of precious minerals. Well, apparently, I mean, this is not confirmed, but I watched, there was a report on it that it was $26 trillion. They figured out there's precious minerals in Ukraine. And before the war, Russia invaded, the Americans, the CIA, Lindsey Graham, and the whole team said, we will rebuild. Don't worry, go to war. We'll back you. We'll fund you. We'll pay for everything. And when it's over, we'll rebuild. But we want half those precious minerals. That's where you're getting the 13 trillion from. Because there's 26 trillion. And old Vladimir and the Ruskies and the Chinese want those precious minerals.
Well, that's the breadbasket of Europe, right?
Yeah, but those minerals, so they must be
country.
it must be something real special because they don't mention what the minerals are.
Must be gold and silver
No, I think it's something that's
cobalt.
Yeah, it's something that's really, I don't know. There's precious minerals that, you know what, I've never even heard of before, right? So, you know, I think I got to turn up the mic because I'm not hot enough like usually.
I saw a periodic table that had a lickability chart. It's hilarious.
Don't get me started on the lickabilities, eh? Don't get me started on that. I wish I had that butter. I wish I could handle the butter. Because, you know, I'd be, brother, I'd be there right with you if I could. You know what? If I could handle that butter. Let's give the Shoreman brothers some love here. You know, I think we need to because, you know, Uncle Marco needs some love because, you know, he's got no love. Anyways.
Yeah.
How about that tire we just fixed? There.
That was you're a strong man.
I broke the fucking tool, and I finally, after an hour, I finally got to plug in the tire. It should have been a 2-minute job.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Ooh, 2-minute job.
Hey, at least we got 4. At least we got 4 sound pods.
Mm-hmm.
I love these things. They're great.
Well, we'll increase it.
We will.
Eventually
We'll get there. And you know what? Like I said, I like being in the bunker. And you know what? We can make fun of other people and ourselves, and nobody can get at you. It's like, so when you do a live streaming event, that people can get at you. And it's like, I kind of like this. Because I don't want to have to put on the boxing gloves.
We'll just send Action Jackson out.
Yeah, well, Action Jackson will take care of it for him. Wait till he gets a little older. He's going to be our goon.
Yeah, 2 hits and that's it.
You're done. One and done, eh?
Yeah. So
continuing on with the change of seasons here, like I said, I mean, what's coming up here, I think, in the next...
there's an election coming up.
Well, it was just weird that when we looked at each other, weren't even aware that it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I know.
That blew me away, right? So there's a lot of planetary activity. I'm not, like I said, I like adding the astrology into our segments there. I mean, there is a full moon eclipse coming up in Pisces on the 16th. And that's for endings and I can't even say the word. Culminations. That's the word. So, yeah, that's it's eclipse season. And when eclipse season comes, shit happens. And you know what? Just all the shit that's been going on, you think, like I said, we just went through summer. Where have you seen a summer like I said, they try to whack fucking Trump, all this shit, just Jag beat fucking broke his agreement with Trudeau, and Trudeau now with the Quebecois there, eh? Let's just call them the Quebecois. You know the Bloc? Come on, man. They're the Quebecois, and that guy's a snake, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, they're just out to get whatever they can.
He says, my turn. I'll sign an agreement with you, Trudeau. You give me $1 million in my pocket, and I'll back you up. Oui, qu'est-ce que c'est? Come on, you little mutts. Get out of here. Get. Hey, you're interrupting the program. Do you want to talk?
Down.
Why don't you guys talk on the microphone once?
What do you got to say for yourself,
Dr. Ryan's
Mel?
dogs are in here. Little Cooper. Everybody named their dog Cooper during the the pandemic, and there's little Cooper right now. But
go lay down.
I give him. Oh, look at he's sniffing. Look at sniffing their butt. Look at that. That's awesome. How did it smell, Cooper? How did that smell?
He's been trying to hump her lately.
It's funny. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're fixed, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
go lay down.
Like, you know what they say, eh, Brian? You know, it's not the size of the wand, it's the magic it performs.
Yeah, I don't need to see no red rockets around here.
Red rockets. Okay, moving on now, guys. So what do you figure? So I mean, the political climate and
No, just at home in BC has been crazy. Like
John Rustad and all
whatever
that.
the fuck the BC Liberals are calling themselves these days, they dissolved.
Yeah.
Right. So their star candidates, whatever, had to go somewhere. So Rustad made a deal, and so ousted a bunch of his own candidates.
Yeah.
Now we might see some more independents.
Well, okay, so just carrying on with that is like, listen, John Rustad, he's another, listen, I just can't stand fucking Eby. He's a left-wing radical, just like Trudeau and that, so I'm going to hold my nose and go vote for Rustad because he's another fucking Gordon Campbell.
He is, man.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't trust that guy.
So listen, the best thing that can happen here is that they get a minority. And then, you know what? No, because guess what? At least in provincial politics, it's not like our federal politics where, all these like alliances you got here. You're not going to see that here in this province because it's basically a two-party fucking show here, and they have to work together. They got no choice because they're going to be stuck in the mud. So I think it's a good thing because they are exactly like, it's just like he's another Gordon Campbell. And you know what? It's not about the tolls and all this bullshit because I hate the radical left. I can't stand them. I don't like what they stand for. There's nobody in the middle, just like in the States. Republicans, Democrats. Look at them. They're fucking like two kids fighting in a soundbox on that fucking debate. They're going to eat the dogs and the cats. They can't even speak English. I'm sorry. When I heard that, I almost fell off the chair. I wish I had a beer man and eat popcorn when I seen that. Would have been awesome, man. I went, holy fuck, it's crazy.
She rattled him at the end, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Did you see the earrings?
Yeah.
The Masonic messaging about the earrings?
They're saying that the earrings were possible communication devices, but
okay, so
they're trying to debunk it online. So believe what you want. They're called Nova earrings.
I thought they were like I thought it was like some kind of Masonic symbol or something.
No, they're saying she cheated and had bugs in her ears.
Well, the monitors, the people that are running it, it's totally one-sided. Apparently, they were just like.
But then they're like, well, did they? Because they gave Trump an extra 7 minutes to run his mouth. So. Well,
yeah, but he was right. The thing is, it didn't go his way because he's a control freak.
Yeah.
Right. So guess what? He didn't get his way. So he just, maybe they'll try to shoot my other ear off. Eh? What do you think?
Fuck, I don't know.
I
don't know anymore.
The grassy knoll. So hey, listen. We're lucky here in Canada that we don't have that, right? It hasn't happened.
Not yet.
Well, listen, Harper. They tried to kill Harper. Dude,
that guy fucking went to the unknown soldier, killed that guy, and then went into where they were in Parliament.
Yeah.
And fucking Trudeau was right there.
Really?
Yeah.
With Trudeau?
Yeah, the sergeant at arms shot him in the hallway.
When was this?
Not that long ago.
Because the Harper had a close call too.
Yeah, this guy was in the building with the fucking gun.
Oh yeah. Well, Trudeau's lucky.
They killed Sergeant at Arms. Killed him.
Could have said "Qu'est-ce que c'est? La bouche, les oreilles."
How quickly people forget.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get him.
You got one guy.
He's not very. Did you see that in Nanaimo? That one. You got to see that clip. If anybody,
the handgun.
No, the clip where Trudeau's just thought they had their retreat there, they had their caucus there on the Nanaimo, and they're showing this lady, she's on the hilltop, and Trudeau's down below, and she's talking, she's screaming at him, and he's going, hey, you got your 20 seconds, she goes, you communist pig! That's hilarious, just roasted him, and he was rattled, and she's screaming at him, yeah, go away, you communist pig! Oh, she gave it to him, it was awesome. It was so good. That was a funny clip, actually. It's on. You can get it off YouTube. It's pretty funny, man. Right there, Cooper. Look at the dogs. You're more interested in petting the dogs in this podcast today.
Not true.
No, well, you're normal. Changing that tire was very it was hard work there. I tell you.
Yeah.
I broke the tool and.
You're a longshoreman, not a tire guy.
Well, Oh yeah, look. She's trying to. Oh yeah, there you go. You're right. Trying to hump. Oh my God, there. Anyways, folks, I think we're gonna try to
need a smoke break.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a commercial break right now because we're watching the dogs like hump each other, and we're really we need some more we need some more ammunition here. So we're
gonna take a picture.
We'll be right back here, folks. Oh yeah, suck it in the 70s.
Dick's nuts.
Try Dick's Nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. The fresh aroma of pecans, the sweet smell of peanuts, They're fabulous and delicious, folks. You got to support your local retailers out in your hood. They're mom and pop shops. They're out in beautiful Maple Ridge, BC. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Try Dick's Nuts. Good to the last lick.
Okay, folks, coming back from our commercial break. Uncle Mark, when he's into their coffee, he's starting to fade.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah, and into the coffee, I'm fading. And I'm watching all this, strike looms for CPAC. I can't go to work. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to go. Looks like I'm gonna have to.
Sick of labor.
Listen, I know. It looks like I'm gonna have to go and party again. Woo! Fire up the party machine.
I'm going on vacation next week, so.
So, where are you going there, Ryan?
I'm going back to Stave.
Oh, good for you. You going for a week?
Yeah, I am. I was going to try to work, but if there's a strike, what's the point?
Well, you know what? You just topped it off. That's what we're bringing this back to. Like, I mean, it's the change of seasons. It's like everything's changing. But the thing is, actually, this is not true. I'm sick of this labor bullshit that's been dragging on too.
Me too.
I mean, everybody's sick and tired of the doom and gloom and you know, I'm going, fuck, as you know, there's no stability. I mean, like I said, we signed our contract last year. It was full scale war at our affiliation. I'm going.
There's no reason for it.
Yeah, well, I've never seen this in my history down there. Where we usually things have calmed down. No, because all these employers, all these people that have unions, they have an agenda and they want to break us. They want to break the unions, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. And I actually support the Teamsters and
us all slaves,
the CN and CP rail workers. We support you guys, and we're going to give you a round of applause on the Shoreman Brothers podcast here. We definitely have to do that because a lot of stuff is coming out about that contract that they want to be able to relocate them. They want a new, I mean, really, it's getting ridiculous. And I mean, and they're not budging. So these employers now are all digging their heels in. And you know what? And they're girding their loins. And guess what? They're not budging. Nope. They're not.
They have deep pockets.
And so I guess I mean, it's like anything. So so
you know who the major shareholder is of CN?
Who's that?
CP?
Who?
I'm pretty sure it's Gates.
Well, BlackRock's involved in
Vanguard too.
Oh, BlackRock's in everything. I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, it used to be, it's just when you hear that name, I never heard that bloody name before, but they are very powerful, right?
There's a guy on TikTok that's totally exposed them. He looks at products on the shelves.
Yeah.
There is not one product in skincare, whatever, that's not an offshoot of BlackRock.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, like I said, I don't know what to say because, I mean, look, I mean, what families...
And then the bankers all own each other.
Well, who's case? So if you got there's a conglomerate, BlackRock, so who's the family case? So, when you got all these powerful families, okay, so who owns it? Is it the Rothschilds? Is it the Rockefellers? I'm sure they're all in there.
All of them.
Of course they are. It's like, and I mean, like Klaus Schwab. Try our new worm
sick
burgers.
Of that guy, man.
Absolutely delicious. Worm burgers. We'll be eating those. Don't worry, Rye. We'll be eating those pretty soon, those worm burgers. You know what? And there'll be some synthetic ketchup,
Yeah, you put a stick in the ground and bang it, and all the worms come right to you.
Well, yeah, I don't know how they're...
Free meal, bro.
Well, yeah, it's not bad there. It's like I gotta change. I gotta turn this TV off because all I see is shutdown looming. Sorry.
Fuck, really? It's just flashing in our faces 24/7.
Well, okay. So hold on. So so the federal labor minister, the new one, not Seamus O'Regan. There. Goodbye, Seamus. Go have a couple. Have a little Irish whiskeys there for us. Okay.
Fuck that guy.
He's a piece of garbage. But so he goes. They're not getting involved. And Jagmeet, they're the alien. Jagmeet, the alien.
Yeah, let's just shut our country down. Good job.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay. But that's where I'm going. I'm going with this is because they have that coalition. Well, guess what? They can't because they want to survive until next fall for the election.
Right,
is what they're trying to do, and what they want is we were discussing this last night. When I was working is and
they want this to happen because this is very political. Because you look at the timing of what's going on right now, and you look at that we're almost in September, and that the summer holidays are over for the House and Parliament in Ottawa. Okay, so if these guys go out right now and they're not going to get involved, they could literally shut down the economy of the country, man, and devastate it for 2 weeks. They're going to force them to come back. Then they're going to have Poilievre going, the voice of reason, but because he's not pro-labor or pro-union, they want to make him look like the bad guy. It's very political. Oh, Pierre did this. They're trying to smut him right now because of what is going on politically in the polls. So they're going to use him as a scapegoat. They're going to let this happen. They're going to paint him to be the bad guy because the voice of reason is if you shut down none of us are going to have jobs. There will be no unions if you do this insanity. Okay,
yeah, they'll just divert the cargo and we'll just sit around with our thumbs up our asses.
Okay, so and then what you have is binding arbitration. Actually, they both declined it. So now this is what you're going to get is when they come back, they're going to get binding arbitration. And whose side are they going to favor on? It's always the employer. 99.
Usually, yep.
No, usually. Okay, now this thing, I'm pretty sure that, I'm sure they're going to discard this relocation theme that's in here. Because like the RCMP,
that's just crazy.
Well, the RCMP, let's be honest here. The Teamster president didn't elaborate on it. He just mentioned relocation because they're smart politicians too. Okay, now what? Okay, now listen, I get it. So like, are they going to grandfather people? Can you apply for that, or is it mandatory? If we want to move you from Tadiaktuk to fucking Vancouver, you can't say no. So they're not giving us all these details. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But anyways, there's obviously stuff in there. There's a reason why they have not come to an agreement. So there's obviously some big sticking points for the union. And then the employer's going, well, we want to, and remember when Hunter Harrison live, he was a piece of crap too. When Hunter Harrison gutted and destroyed CN, okay, that's when this whole model was created. And he did the same thing, the same model with CP. That was a thing. It's like, they are not
more cars, less people.
They're not a good company to work for. And I've talked to some of them, and we've heard stories, and they work for our affiliation.
Yeah, we work with lots of guys that used to work for them.
And there's a reason why, So, but anyways, we wish you guys, we're supporting you. We're wishing you guys all the best and all the luck in the world, okay? So we're going to move on to that. So change of seasons here. We're going to be going into the fall season. And I'm actually I'm looking forward to this.
Me too. I want to watch hockey in the lunchroom.
Yeah, shh, don't say that about football.
What did I say that?
Football.
I mean, I want to watch hockey on my big screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that fall change of season. Like I said, I was even talking to you about. We'll see if it happens, but it'd be an interesting event for me and you. I mean, we were trying to promote some stuff here, and we talked to some people. If it happens, it happens. But it'd be kind of cool.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on some at a sports public. I said like you're saying about hockey and football. It'd be on a weekend where we do a live podcast. It'd be kind of cool, right? So we'll see if that happens. But I'm just looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the change of seasons. I mean, I really am. So I mean. Yeah, I want to get back to some.
I don't want to say goodbye to the sun just yet.
No, but it's not that. It's just, this is my favorite time of year. Okay, the sun.
When the wind changes.
Yes,
and
September to October, and the leaves are falling. It's beautiful, and the sun's out. I love it because you can dress up. If it's still warm where you can wear shorts in the day, and at night, you can put your sweats on and dress up. It's my favorite time of the year, right?
Put your sweats on and dress up.
What's wrong? Well, that is dressing up. Well,
I'm wearing my best juicy.
No, I got my. Well, yeah, I got my. What do you call these Under Armour ones?
Do you have those ones from the 90s? Remember the NFL zigzag pants?
Buddy,
doesn't the Colonel have some of those?
I don't got those. Listen, all those old sweats are way. Like I like them. They're all out the door. Actually, I got to go to my favorite, Costco and do some shopping and get myself some fall clothes here. That's what I got.
Yeah, I just got the boys some.
Yeah,
just fucking
They got
he went to the Lions game last night, and I gave him my jersey, and he totally filled it out.
How did he enjoy the game?
I haven't talked to him yet.
Is he still sleeping or what?
He was, yeah. He's growing. You know, teenage boys.
No,
are like.
I understand that, but so he just ran out the door and go, I ain't talking to my dad. He doesn't know nothing about football.
Well, I worked late, right?
Yeah.
I just haven't seen him yet. Morning.
No, I get it. I just, like I said, I did mine. I was there pretty late too. So, I mean, things are changing there.
Yeah, it is what it is. You got to put in your
Nazi camp.
right now.
Nazi camp. It's Nazi camp. But so, what's your like I said, besides what's your obviously we know our hopes and wishes for the change of seasons.
I got a couple big shows in September coming up, and I might audition for another tribute.
Okay.
That my buddy plays in. Okay. I haven't decided yet. I'm still kind of learning to see if I want to do it. It's going to be a lot of work to learn Van Halen songs.
Well, yeah, it sounds like that's a lot of work. That'd be kind of cool, but you know what? It could always do a guest star appearance, but my advice to you is don't overfill your plate, my friend, because then you're too busy and it's not good. Then you start stressing and there's anxiety. So that's right. Uncle Marco's advice. And then, I'm going to have to get another co-host because you're going to be too busy playing shows. I'll just go down to Hastings Street and grab anybody. Hey, I'm sure you could fill Uncle Ryan's shoes.
I don't know. We'll see where I'm at in the next month.
Well, that's
if I can do it or not.
Yeah, that's just one thing. I mean, I guess, like I said, I'm sure you obviously.
I fucking love playing Van Halen. It would be pretty cool.
It would be. I mean, like I said, and
I'm friends with all those guys.
Yeah, well, that's something you're going to have to decide if you want to do that, right? It's like if you want to put the work in, but like I said, like getting back to the change of seasons and your hopes and wishes, you got your wife, you got your kids, you're going to go back to your routine.
Oh, yeah, no, every routine's good. Everybody needs to go back to school. Go back to work, go back to the gym.
Yeah, go back to a routine, and that's what you need, right? So like I said, it's you go and do what you got to do there, and just like I said, don't overfill your plate, because I learned my lesson when I was young. That's why I was trying to do too many things at the same time, and I didn't know. And like I said, because I had the energy and the drive back then to do it, but then guess what? I spread myself too thin, and that's my advice for anybody that's listening, because then you can't excel at one. It's better to have a couple and excel and stay the long course and just focus, because like I said, I thought my talent I was so great. My ego was so big. Oh yeah, I could do anything. No, guess what? Uncle Marco's sitting here ranting and raving like the little rock there on the podcast. But I'm actually, I'm glad I'm doing this, because this is like kind of a maturing thing for me. This gives me the best of both worlds, and it's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth for me to get to play music with you. It's like I don't want to do it. Yeah, like a kid eating broccoli. He doesn't want to do it, but
but once you do it, you enjoy it.
Yeah, but I'm trying, right? So you know what, I'm trying to do it. Like I said, me and you are working on something right now, and we'll get that done. It'll be our first mini masterpiece is what we'll do, and folks, it'll come soon.
There's an album coming out.
Yeah, well, there is an album coming out, but it's our new hits single will be called "Let It Go." So don't worry, and it means a lot to Uncle Marco there.
Also, including "We Don't Care" now on Polygram Records.
There you go, on Polygram. Yeah, that's right. It's very good. We've made our first penny.
I've released like 4 albums, and I've made $36. Well, part of that was the 3 albums I bought to get the fucking MP3s off of it.
Well, just let me know when when we got to buck up to renew our subscription there.
We're good. We got lots of money in the kitty.
No, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like I said, people don't understand. It's like, we're paying for this, folks. Nobody's giving us anything. No, that's like, it's coming out of our pocket. And we're not, like I said, we're not trying to be fucking, I definitely. It's
nice to get some sponsors.
Yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, we like I told you earlier, we
could start a weed segment and a beer segment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna whore. Listen, I ain't gonna shake my money maker for nobody, there,
what
kid.
If there
I'm
was
not
a Coke
shaking
segment?
my money maker for nobody. Uncle Marco already tried that. You know what? And that didn't work out very good. He wasn't very good on stage. He had the chops, but he didn't have the didn't know how to strut around like Eddie Van Halen.
Like Mick?
Oh, yeah, like, Mick, I've seen his boy. They're just still alive, those guys, eh? Like go away, man.
Ridiculous.
Like, go away. I don't want to...
It's like guys at work working into their 70s.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. They'll be forced out, and then you know what? Then they're going to, guess what? Then they'll be on the chalkboard. Say la vie, say la vie. Yeah, but nice. And then you know what? I'm gonna gate tally them. Like, I'm gonna, one at a time. Eh? Oh, you're gone, eh? Oh yeah, they're gone. There's like a big party. It's like a fucking Budweiser commercial. Eh? Everybody's partying. All of a sudden they're gone. Everybody's fucking cracking beers. They're gone.
Well, the guy yesterday prophesized it. He said he wasn't going to work.
He prophesied
in the parking lot. He did. He said it. I'm not going to work today.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. You were right there.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but that was a joke. Like, that's for me. Like, that's the funny. Anyways,
but he didn't though.
You know what? It is what it is, and like I said, we'll talk about that off here into detail. But like, it is what it is. What it is, and you know what? Like I said, had nothing to do with me, and I was laying low, ducking and covering because I
still can't work at the place I got fired at.
Well, yeah, I know, and you and your cohort.
How long ago was that?
Well, you and the cohort, you took one for the team there, eh?
Yeah, your friend.
Oh yeah,
he hasn't been giving me any updates.
He's not a friend. He's a friendly. Hold on. He's a frenemy.
Frenemy.
He's a frenemy. Remember I told you?
Family.
Yeah, well, still, he's a friend. Doesn't matter. Family members can be frenemies there too, kid.
Oh, I'm well aware.
It could be frenemies. You know that, right? But folks, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here, and we're going to continue.
I got to reload and some.
Yeah, we're going to continue on to Suck in the 70s, a change of seasons, Dick's Nuts.
Try our new Klaus Schwab worm burgers. They're absolutely delicious. Coming to a FEMA camp near you soon.
Okay, folks, we're back from our a refreshment break there. Oh, yeah, Dick's Nuts. Yeah, we got to get some more commercials going. We're getting really lazy. We don't want to do anything anymore.
It was a long summer, you know?
Well, I think that that guy out there in Ditchman there, I think I'll just for some fun, we need a new commercial. So I'll next time I see him, I'll ask him, listen, this is ridiculous. We want to, anyways. So moving on, folks, it's weird. So we're going to use the theme of Friday the 13th today. This is change of seasons, but it's just bizarre. It's like, some bad juju. What about those shadow people? I don't know. What's going on with all this stuff here? Like, are they going to take Trudeau away?
Like in Ghost?
No, they're like the real black shadow people, those little midgets, the evil demons.
Yeah, in Ghost.
Is that what
I remember in the end of Ghost? And they take that guy away?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was in The Wizard of Oz, too.
They come out of the shadows.
That was in The Wizard of Oz, too, wasn't it?
It's been in a few movies.
Yeah. They're real.
I
know people that have experienced them.
I don't want to see
and
those dudes.
I had to. I sent them to a priest, and they said they went away.
Huh. Good for them.
No bullshit. And you know what? They're actually scared. It was two brothers.
Yeah, Slash wrote about it in his book, too.
Really?
He was under the influence, but...
Yeah, but they're real.
Yeah, he was terrified.
Well, yeah, I'd be terrified. You know what's really weird? I had a dream last week, and it wasn't a dream. It's like, I guess I was like so... trying to recover from all the partying I was doing, and I was like kind of in a half state of sleep and awake, and then there was like some vision of a girl that was blonde, and I'm going, they probably heard me upstairs going, what's wrong with that retard? He's the that special person. Oh, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
You can. You just may seem a little insensitive to some people.
Well, I'm not insensitive at all. I'm just saying, you know what? Listen, if you go, I'm going to say this again. Go check out in the dictionary and Wikipedia. I'm sick of this.
You mean
retard. Yeah, you can retard timing. Retard. Oh, you're taking that out of context. But anyways, I'm going to tell you this thing. So our affiliation there. So one of our supervisors, I go to him, I go, yeah, that guy's a fucking retard. He goes, you can't say that. He goes, we're all inclusive here and equal. I go, where'd you get that from, that course?
I used to teach the course.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, sorry, I forgot your. Yeah, so that's why you're having a chuckle. So, now I know why you're saying I'm so insensitive, because you used to be a teacher.
I did. I used to teach violence and harassment prevention.
Okay, yeah, coming from you, because
what? Like I'm so violent?
Well, there's
and I harass people.
Remember I told you about the Great Gazoo? There is a Great Gazoo inside you somewhere.
There is.
But I got the good Great Kazoo. Like,
hey, man, I grew up in the 80s.
Hey, man.
Hey, don't talk like that. It's not your place.
Hey, it's okay, Brother Ryan. Talk to Ryan.
You know what? If you ever need to talk, you can give Uncle Marco a call here on the hotline at
hey, this ain't Brockett.
604-254-REAP.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's continue on with this because we're sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm tired of apologizing to the or the audience. But anyways, I'm sorry. Ashburn, Virginia, we love you.
That 6.6% of our female audience just left.
Well, that's okay. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's okay if they left. It's okay. You mean 0.0066%?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not listening.
Well, you lose them with the residuals sometimes.
Oh yeah. I like the little monitor you got over there. When'd you get that unit?
Uh-oh.
Where'd you get that unit from?
That's Doug's.
Oh, it's Doug's.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was practicing with it. It was working great. And my little $100 amp seems to shit the bed. So I'm not really happy about that.
Yeah, well, you gotta...
Because I can play my music through it and bass, and it comes through on this. Well, it's supposed to, but it's not working. So...
Yeah, okay. I mean,
whatever.
So what are you working on right now musically? You working on, you going to go get another, are you going to go do another theme band tribute?
Not right now.
No?
I think the goal is to tighten up 2 sets of ZZ Top, and so it's like hit after hit and just like really smack people.
Yep.
And then in the third set, when people leave and they're drunk at night, we're going to play a mixture of like 80s and classic rock.
That's cool.
We're going to play a mashup of like... Part-Time Lover goes into Man-Eater.
Oh, so you're not going to do any... You're talking like ZZ Top, so you're not going to do like... On the third set, are you going to like mix it up with some different covers?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Guess what? Uncle Marco's going to get a shot.
We're going to play...
Uncle Marco's going to get a shot to get on the mic finally. Oh, yeah, because Uncle Marco did that for a long time.
Yeah. You'll have to talk to Aaron.
I already know that. He wants it all for himself.
Yeah, he does.
I know he does.
Yeah.
But I keep working. Hey, listen.
Keep working the dough.
Just keep working the dough. Hey, if you keep working it, sooner or later, go, okay, you know what? Let's give him one. Listen, let's give him one chance. He's a bum rock. And then you know what? They go, get out. You had your chance, though. Get out.
Yeah, we'll see what we end up playing. I don't know.
No, I'm just bugging you, right? I don't care. I just like throwing stuff at you just to see your reaction on your face. So what would I do if I had a chance to do that? I really don't know. But you know what? I tried to do a male version of Joey, Concrete Blonde.
Okay.
That's an interesting concept. I mean, I think it'd be, I really love that song.
I like that song.
It's a great tune. But I mean, that's honestly, because I've listened to so many times. But anyways,
Fortunate Son?
Oh, from Seeger? I mean, from
CCR, yeah.
CCR, yeah, that's something I don't think I could. Yeah, I wouldn't pull that one off very well.
I'm trying, but it's...
I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at.
Right.
Like as you could tell when the Great Kazoo came out, I couldn't remember the lines. Eh?
Yeah, we were at karaoke and...
Marvin Gaye, I don't forget what I was trying to say.
It wasn't Sexual Healing, it was the other one.
Mercy, mercy me. I forget the name of the song.
Is that the one you were doing? I don't know, man. It was driving me nuts. I'm like, fuck.
No, I
learn the rest of the fucking song.
Now I know how to get him. I know what you're talking about. Hey, why don't I just?
And then I started singing it.
Well, you know what I need to do? I need to bring my costume there next time I get up on stage with a karaoke. I gotta wear the bag over my head.
Like, hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Hey, going back from our commercial break from our sponsors.
Yeah, but you'd actually have to get up on stage and do it instead of sitting in the booth and singing everybody else's songs.
Well, that's what happens when the Great Kazoo comes out, eh?
Oh my God!
I think something happened down back in the day, and I snapped, and subconsciously it's inside me, and I go, look at me, I can sing better than you. Look at me. You know what? There's something in Uncle Marco's fucking noggin. There's a few marbles missing, and you know what? It's okay. It's like it's you know.
Well, you semi have an excuse.
Semi. So
good thing you were wearing a helmet.
Yeah, well, I needed a Joe fund out of Cooper, eh? Were you gonna? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk about the handy dart strike that's going on. I mean, I feel
that's affecting a lot of shitty. Like
it is, but I was down on Still Creek there, and I went for a drive and I cut through. I think it was Douglas or whatever, and they're out there, and I gave them a honk, and I gave because it's their right, just like CN and CP, right? Like the workers, they got fucked, and you know what? So they're taking their. But the thing is, they are affecting people, and it's a sad thing.
Yeah, it's pissing off TransLink. Their contract with TransLink's up in 2026, so
yeah,
a couple more years and they'll be gone.
Well, yeah, I mean our contract comes up at 2027 in the spring, and I'm just going to assume, just like our other affiliation that still doesn't have a contract, and they're not going on strike because they're going to get their pee-pee spanked.
Everything goes to the CIRB now.
Yeah, the board.
And the board derails everything.
Well, see here. So I love this thing how they talk about like, hey, unions and peer Paul. Oh yeah, he's trying to get the union vote right now. But the funny thing is, he's going to use exactly what the Liberals just did right now, and they're 100%. Using the board as a henchman.
Yep.
And he's going to even be fucking 10 times harsher on it.
Like I didn't do it. The board made the decision.
The board made the decision, but the protocol is it's always been it goes to the House and they take a vote. Well, what they've done now is they bypassed and said the board, right?
Yeah. Since when did this board get so much power?
Exactly. So, well, yeah. Remember when you were one of those trainers there? Yeah. Just think about it. Who left?
Oh yeah,
on the board.
I know. What?
Right. And is it better? No, it's not better. It's like, you know what it is? You're a government. You're being paid by the federal government to be on that board. Mm-hmm. And don't fool yourself. Oh, they say, it's impartial because we have 3 representatives they're from unions, and then fuck off.
You should see the fucking guys he's fucking made senators.
Oh yeah, and
holy fuck.
And the other guy, what's his name? He was
Ralph Mayer.
And the other guy that was a talk show host.
That guy.
Yeah, what's his name again? I forget. Roy, not Roy Green. He was he's
pretty sure it's Ralph Mayer.
No, the other name. It's because I used to listen to him. Remember during COVID?
Yeah.
I was texting the CKNW and they blocked me. You know why? Because I was calling a left wing radical fucking communist, and they go, "What? Your whole radio station's a bunch of left wing communists." Yeah. They blocked me. I couldn't fucking text them anymore, those pricks. I guess Uncle Marco got blocked. What are you going to do? Qu'est-ce que c'est? So, change the season. So, we're going to say the sports. So, the Canucks are going to be back in action.
Yay!
And little Pedersen grew some hair in his chest and talked. He shook him up a little bit. I think he's going to...
He looks like he's put some muscle on.
Oh, yeah. He had to because he's getting bitch slapped. Everybody's just smacking him around like a little Sedin, right? Like, oh, yeah, the Sedins. Let's bitch slap the Sedins. Pedersen's the same. Let's just do the same to him.
Oh man, when Nashville scored and he got knocked down, I was like, my heart sank a little bit. I was like, I can't believe
they that. Did you see what they see? But see how he just got bitch slapped like that? He was
people don't do that to JT Miller.
He was like a kid.
Yeah,
you see how he's just like a kid.
He is a kid.
Well, not really. He's a man now. He's got some hair on his chest now.
Pedersen, yeah. Well, we've watched him turn into a man.
Okay, but JT Miller's he's a gritty hockey player.
He's fucking. I love him.
Yeah, he likes, you see when he starts getting nasty, that smile, then you know he's on top of his game, eh?
Well, I can't remember who the Canucks just got, but they asked what he learned about the Canucks last year, and he's like, what, that JT Miller's an asshole? And everybody laughed.
Yeah, well, he is.
He is. You gotta be. Yeah, but it's the NHL, man.
But that's who he is.
I know. Nice guys don't win the cup. Ask the Sedins.
Yeah, ask the Sedins about that. Yeah, the power play. Well, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Bure wasn't a very nice guy. Ask Shane Churla.
Yeah. Bure and Gino, I met them too down at the Kits Pub.
Couple goons.
Long time ago. They liked the party.
They did, man. They had a good time.
They loved the party. We won't get into those stories for that old alumni
Gino.
house that used to be across the street from the Coliseum. It's still there, but it's a heritage site. You'll see it. I haven't been in there, but I know a lot of people that have.
Yeah.
Quite the parties in there. That's all I'm going to tell you. Anyway, so moving on from that, then how about the Seattle Seahawks? I mean, I don't know if you're...
I listened to most of the game. Seemed like their defense is pretty stout this year.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to see anything. I didn't watch it, so I don't even know. So I'm surprised they even won.
Yeah, they won.
Because everybody's saying, "Oh, they're not going to even win a game."
Dude, they got Lockett and that other guy.
Lockett's still playing?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And their quarterback was pretty decent.
Lockett's he's like a throwback to like Steve Lurgin.
The other guy they got is really good too. Can't remember his name.
Oh, the big dude there. I thought they were going to trade him. What's his name? I forget. I just got a horrible memory. We'll talk about that in another segment. But we're all over the map there. I mean,
well, it is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so we're having a lazy day here. We're kind of enjoying ourselves. I'm not going to work tonight, but Dr. Ryan is. It's unfortunate for him. Though.
Well,
yeah,
in this economy.
Yeah, well, hey, I did 4 this week, and tomorrow's what's Friday? That's right. I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Tonight's my 6th.
Tomorrow will be 5, and I'm good enough with that. Because
tomorrow's Saturday.
Because I just gonna pay all those taxes all over again. I'm actually pacing myself. I'll be honest with you. I'm pacing myself, and I'm glad things unfolded the way they did. And like I said, I got some lucky breaks, but I'm wrestling my knees. My knees are way better now that I haven't been doing certain jobs, and I took time off. They're like normal. That tells me something.
Yep.
And January 1st, I'm gonna have to go for 5-6 months again.
Yep.
Just to get, pay all the taxes, pay all your deductions and your pension. And
kids are in school. I got nothing else to do.
Well, you're doing it
Can't go on tour because where we live, it's fucking snowy.
No, you're on tour right now with me.
Yeah, we could do a brewery tour.
Well, what we are going to do is I'm going to do I know Aaron doesn't. He's not going to let me get on the mic, but I'm going to be gracious. I'm going to invite Aaron onto our podcast.
We should get you to introduce us.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I think, what? I think, honestly, I think
need somebody to introduce us.
I can introduce you guys, and I think I'll do a hell of a good job because it was sucking in the 70s. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! Dick's nuts.
Dick's nuts.
I like when you do that.
I miss Dick. He moved to Kamloops. Fuck you, Kamloops.
Fuck, man. I never got a chance to meet him. I did that interview with him. He sounds like a good guy. You know what? He sounds very...
Everyone you run into that knows Richard fucking loves the guy.
He's got positive energy.
He does.
He's got positive... You can tell.
He's good shit. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't, go look up the episode we did the interview with Richard and hear his origin story about Dick's nuts.
Yeah. But just getting back to... just backing up for a second here, inviting Aaron on. It would be really cool, actually, to have him here with the guitar and the amp.
Right.
That would be kind of cool. Like, actually, that would be something really cool we can record. And
we could invite all sorts of people to come.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm trying to say. We can have an all-star performance from some all-star players.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, so we'll just keep that thought and... hey, we got lots of time this fall. Like I said, change the seasons, right?
Yeah, my room's a work in progress. I got amps and touring stuff and lights and.
You got bongos. I can play the bongos. I can play the bongo.
I got the kazoo.
I can play the kazoo with the great kazoo. Oh yeah. Woo!
Yeah, whatever. That's enough of that.
Okay, you wanted to start jamming, did you? Okay, let's go. Come on now.
No, I didn't.
You're just not. Folks, if you could see him right now, he's done. Like, wrestling, when the guy's on the ground and the 1, 2, 3. There's not even a hold for the 3. He's done.
I'm not done.
You're done.
Fuck you. What's your favorite horror movie?
That's a good question. I'd have to think back. Honest case, so it's way back is like, and I don't know the name, but people can go, you can Google it. It was Karen Black. She had those evil eyes. Before Chucky, way back, this is in the 70s, early 70s, there was this doll like Chucky, and she and the doll was trying to kill Karen Black, and and then I remember the knife going through underneath the door, and I was scared in the shit. I mean, I was a kid. And then she threw him in one of those old microwaves. They had to kill him, man. It was pretty cool.
Huh.
It's a fucked up movie, man. When you're a kid, you see that, it's like, oh, it scares you, man.
When I was a kid, when Gremlins came out, that scared the shit out of me.
Gremlins is
for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought, I thought Jaws was a horror movie.
Yeah, it kind of is, really.
Yeah, I never went in the water.
Anything that eats people is kind of a fucking.
I never went in the water.
Horrible.
I never went in the water after that. It scared me.
I know. Even in the lakes, eh? Fucking Jaws in the lake.
I'd go up to my ankles. Hey, I gotta get out of here.
You ever swam in the ocean?
Yeah, not much though. I'm not a big fan of the salt water.
I'm not either, but I went to Cuba and I got to swim in the Caribbean side and the Atlantic side.
That's cool.
I snorkeled a bit. I saw a barracuda, saw some dolphins.
Did you see Cocaine Bear? Was he around there?
Cocaine barracuda.
No, because Cocaine Bear swimming around over there.
It was Cocaine barracuda. My uncle grabbed my leg and was like pointed and said that, and I turned around and swam out of there. I was fucked
the
that.
barracuda will rip you a new asshole, eh?
And they had one day there was a red flag on the beach. It means don't go swimming.
Yeah.
Me and the old man were probably drunk and didn't care, so we fucking walked down the beach to where there was no flags.
Yeah.
And the surf picked us up and dropped us off on the beach. And
did you when you flew into Mexico? Did you get the green light?
It was Cuba
or Cuba? Did you get the green or the red light? Is there a green red light like Mexico? You know, when you go into the airport at Mexico, you get a green. I've
never been to the airport in Mexico.
Okay, so there's a stoplight there. So when you get in there, you're kind of sweating. You're going, "Are the federal? He's going to get me." So all of a sudden, you see the people in front of you, green. Then that guy's like, "Oh, it's red." I go, "That's not good." I'm waiting to see. I went, because back in the day, we smuggled. We had a trip with 12 people, and some people smuggled some stuff and Head and Shoulders bottle of shampoo, and it got through. And we had a good time. Oh, yeah, it was fun. And then there's another story I can tell you about Mexico. I think we're senior frogs or whatever. And I went into the bathroom, and we're just like, fuck it, we're partying, I'm corked. And I'm going there taking a piss, and all of a sudden I see this big, tall Texan with he's like 6'8" with a cowboy hat. And he goes, "Come here, boy." I go, "What do you want, man?" He goes, "Come here." So I walk into the stall. He goes, here's one for you. He gave me a line of cocaine. It was the best cocaine I ever did in my life. And it was super small. He goes, I went, wow. This Texan, I was wasted for like 4 hours. But I'm just saying, this Texan, he goes, "Come here, boy." And I'm like, holy fuck, he's going to kill me. He scared me. It was like,
wow.
Yeah, but it was an interesting trip. But, I'm just being honest. That's what happened. No bullshit.
Good for you.
Well, I mean, at the time, it was fun. I like these squeaky chairs, though.
It sounds like you're having sex with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'll cost you about $25.
What's that?
Riding my chair.
No, you're not getting that. I'm a cheap serve. You're not getting nothing out of me, kid.
Free rides, eh?
Look at that shirt there, eh?
Yeah. It's too bad they didn't do more in the...
Well, I guess... Oh, yeah. So you know what's on right now is the Nations Cup. Okay. So I didn't know. I watched 2 games, so...
Canadian men's fucking slapped the U.S. team the other day.
Oh, yeah. They still got...
Because they got a U.S. coach and he hates them.
And he's smart. Well, see here, that's the prime example that when you change coaches that teach a team, they teach them the system that everybody else is playing.
Right.
Guess what? That just shows you the difference between a coach that knows how you got to play against these international teams and a coach that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Him and actually the Whitecaps coach, the Italian guy, he'd be a great coach for the national team as well because he's
pretty decent.
He's a smart man. I like him actually. He seems like a good guy. But anyways, I don't know what to say anymore. Like the Little Rock's kind of lonely there, eh? Like
it's Friday the 13th. Bro.
Hey, when you bring the kid to the boxing, you got to do when he's sparring. Bring the little box and go, "Hey, come on." Bring the little rock with you. You got to bring the little rock with you. I go, hey, you got to say, hey, you got to go, "Jackson, Uncle Marco wants you to look at this box when you're in there."
I got to get him to flip tires in the backyard and shit.
Well, you know what? It all depends what he wants to do. If he wants to train, I mean, he's not training for an MMA. And
he just wants to box. He doesn't care about MMA.
You know what? That's good for him. And you know what? I hope he has a long career with it because boxing is a lot of head. It's a lot. He hasn't started getting into the headshots yet because that's where you start finding out who you are when you start really sparring, when you get a little older, if it's for you or not. Because some people have a glass jaw. Some people start taking, you can tell. Like, I know guys that have lots of amateur fights, and you can tell they're a little slow and just like, it's like.
Punch too many times in the face.
Because your head, you're going to get hit.
Yep.
And it rattles your brain. So it's a great sport, but as long as you're safe and if you know you're concussed, which I made my mistake when I was younger and I got concussed, I went back in and then I stopped because I had a motorcycle accident. But the thing is, when you're concussed, you got to know, you got to go see a doctor, a professional. You got to get scans. You just can't be a man and go, it's going to heal. A couple of Mark VAR beers and it will heal, I tell you. You'll be okay. Right?
Yep.
So, folks, we're going to go to another commercial break and have another beverage, and then we're going to we're going to finish off this change of seasons because this is more like just a rambling session, and we're not really talking about anything. There's no structure today, and I like structure and rules, and I don't like chaos. We'll be right back, folks. We'll be right back.
Like Dr. the chaos Ryan. Of Dick's nuts.
Dr. Ryan. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that there? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, guys, so this is the closing notes on our change of seasons. I'm actually looking forward to go and
see the leaves drop.
Yeah, and have a campfire. Are we going to do that?
Yeah. I need to get some more wood.
No, but let's go have a campfire.
Yeah.
I want to, I'm actually
Derby Reach.
I miss that. Wherever you want to go, I'll come overnight.
Yeah.
Or we can just go. Why don't we just go for a day trip?
Could, yeah.
Let's go make a fire. Yeah, I'm into that. Maybe we'll bring Action Jackson with us.
You can go to Derby Reach too. It's right on the Fraser.
Well, he could be the responsible one because we're not.
Yeah, you'll be able to drive soon.
Let's get all right. Hey, listen, I want to stay alive to see this because I need a chauffeur. Right? Driving Mrs. Mako, Mr. Uncle Mako.
Well, Violet will be 16 in 2 years.
Okay.
This time in 2 years, she'll have her learners.
Yeah, but Action Jackson's a man. We got, what stays in, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Hey, we got to take a bowling. Remember I told you.
Pimply face, 6'1".
He's my
11 years old.
Hey, let him listen to this because you know what, Jackson, you're my wingman. When I go bowling, you're gonna get me a cougar. I'll tell you that much. There, he's a good kid. Come on, where's your sense?
Pretty good.
Where's your sense of humor, man?
He's been a lot of work though.
Oh, well, of course he is. He's he's going to turn into a man, and you know what? Right now they're at a good age, and wait till then the problems start. Like remember when you're
I'm hoping the problems were when he was younger.
Well, remember when you're like a wild kid and you're like playing that punk rock and you're whipping that hair of yours around? Oh yeah, Ryan was trouble.
I was still responsible. I always drove everybody and fucking didn't do drugs. Was trying to buy guitars at Long and McQuaid. Rip, Mr. Long, for allowing me to buy my Gibson guitar and all this other shit on credit.
Well, I guess he passed away, so we'll give
credit, bro. You'd pay so much a month, and at the end, you'd have a fucking guitar. How cool is that?
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. I should have done that when I was younger, but I was too busy trying to do 20 things at once, and guess what happened? I didn't get good at all of them because I spread myself too thin. So right. Advice in life to anybody that's young: don't spread yourself too thin, because even like me, I was a kid in a candy store going, oh, I love this, I love this, I love this. Guess what? You're not going to get good. You have to be disciplined and pick one or two, and that's what you excel at, because Uncle Marco tried, and guess what? It didn't work out. But on a closing note, on Change the Seasons, I just told you what, a campfire, and, maybe, like I said, we're even maybe talking about a live jam here coming up on the podcast. That'll be a lot of fun. But what do you want to add before we finish this episode here? Because we're just babbling on like a bunch of
babbling on
old farts. Yeah.
Well, it's Friday the 13th. I'm off early tonight, so maybe I will try to watch a new horror movie.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, guys, you know what? On that note.
Well, I was trying to watch fucking Preacher, which is about a preacher that has like one of God's gifts or something. He can just look at you and tell you to do something, and you'll do it. A vampire and the preacher's girlfriend. But they took it off the fucking streaming device when I was in season 2, and now I'm fucking left in the lurch. So thanks a lot.
Just watch Alois Erlmeyer about the prophet from Bavaria. Everybody's starting to talk about him, and we're going to talk about him in another,
because you only watch YouTube. Well, that's your horror movie.
Well, well, every day I wake up and I look out the window, that's my horror movie. This is this fucking world what it's turning into. Okay, so remember what are you going to call me? Remember, call me Doomsayer.
Release the good.
Doomsayer. I like when you call me that. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I want to see a mushroom cloud, and it'll make me feel even better.
I don't. You should watch Fallout, though. There's a good episode of that.
Anyways, we're just going to cut right off, because he did to me that last time when I was talking about cocaine beer. He didn't like it. I don't care.
Okay, folks.
We got a cocaine shark now.
Yeah, you know what? Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes. We got some
straight up. The fucking sharks are eating the bags of cocaine they're dumping in the ocean.
That's for another. Let's get like this is just a weird episode, folks. But anyways,
You're weird.
Yeah, I've always been weird. Anyways,
I'm weird.
Hey, we love all you guys, and we'll talk to you next time. Stay safe.
Dick's nuts.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Poor old lang syne, my dear.